If this found you during the week of December 8th to 14th, this message may be for you. Honestly, I've been channeling these past couple of days and I really wanted to come on here. This is like my first time going live on YouTube. So I'm really exploring how that feels for me and exploring how the community is on here versus every other app. I typically am on TikTok or Instagram, but I really wanted to come here to YouTube and really figure out where I can find my footing here, right? How can I really push out my message and push out my persona, push out my branding, right? And even with that, it's kind of I'm looking for the intersection, right? And that may be where this message is leading us, right? Kind of like that intersection of where can we truly allow ourselves to meet every facet of ourselves in the middle and find the golden area for that, right? Just split the deck, the Fool. I will be doing a tarot reading and I'll pull an oracle. I have a starseed oracles with me and I have the pause tarot. I have a bunch of kitty cats on here right here. So I'll be using these cards for now, and for now I might have to get another deck. We'll see. But yeah, this is the first time I'm doing this on live. So, whoever is so lucky enough to catch me during live, it's lit, we're lit. But those who watch this after, and if it crosses your timeline, it crosses your feed, then I really hope you enjoy this message. It's not going to be a long one. I'm going to do something quick and, we'll go from there. First, I am being guided to get a Bible scripture before we even do anything, right? So I'll get a Bible scripture, and this just flipped out. Okay. So I'll get a Bible scripture, and we'll continue our message. At the bottom of the deck, Judgment. So let's just do, and I always love to get my daily Bible verses. That's like my go-to, right? It really just gives me insight into my day ahead, and then I'll read into the Bible and different books that are within the Bible. But I really do love the daily messages that they have on the Bible app. It's this app you can get in the App Store. This verse of the day comes from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 33, line 14. The days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will fulfill the good promise I made to the people of Israel and Judah. Wow. See, this is like being in that era of life where you really do have to have so much faith, have so much trust and so much belief in the fact that you are going to get everything that you are promised. Whatever you prayed for is coming. You will receive it. We just don't know when. But if you are anticipating like a major change or something just coming in that's going to be different, just know that as long as you're prepared to receive it and as long as you're prepared to push forth what you need to push forth, right? Whatever actions you have to take, whatever steps you have to take to make sure you're in a good standing to receive it, you must do that, right? Now, with Judgment at the bottom, the day is coming when it's kind of like a nice clean sweep, right? I'm feeling like it's a clean sweep of perspectives from other people, perspectives from even yourself of what fits, what is right, what is just, what is righteous. I even feel as if the ones who have felt as if it's been really tough, Like you've been praying, you've been like really manifesting, and I'm talking physically manifesting, right? Because faith without works is useless, but you've been putting in the work. So it's kind of like with judgment here, and this is the bottom. I like to take this as the underlying theme, right? What is really leading up to and past this aspect. This is a major aspect of the reading because, and look, I see two of cups and then the chariot. Because if you felt as if you did not have connections coming in, people that will help you, that is far from the truth, right? So I really want to know what what is this whole message of intersectional. It's kind of like being at a crossroads, but it's an internal crossroads that's like it's saying, okay, I have all these different things, all these different tools at my disposal. How am I going to use these properly to really get me to the life that I want to live? How am I going to use my tools and resources properly to get me to where I want to be? Some of you could be entrepreneurs. If you're struggling in your entrepreneur journey, and I've gotten like great advice, this card fell. I've gotten great advice from one associate of mine, and she was like, it's okay to even like dip your toe back into the workforce when you need to, right? Especially if you feel as if things could be a bit difficult as far as finances go. The emperor dropped on the floor. So it's kind of like you have the power to embody this leader energy because you are a leader, you are the emperor, right? I do see a four of cups at the bottom with the eight of wands and a lovers. Ooh, with the two of cups. Do you guys have love on the way? What's going on here? um I feel as if it's like with the emperor with the four of cups. Also fours can be significant. 44, 444, right? The emperor with the four of cups, it's kind of like you've been hard at work and there's certain offers you do not want to take because you've taken a cup like that before, and it's like, like it's cool, but I'm not feeling it, right? Maybe these previous cups, where is it? Right here. These previous cups you've taken were kind of like, like it's like going to I don't know, going to a coffee shop and they ran out of your favorite drink. And now it's like, well, we have this. And it's like, well, no, I wanted my favorite drink. Like, I didn't want the Frappuccino. I wanted the matcha. But, you ran out of Frappuccinos. I mean, you ran out of matchas. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's kind of like being unsatisfied with certain dealings, certain offerings. Although I do see this cup is offered, like it's coming in. There's a cup coming in. Wonder who this is from. So we have the emperor out here, and the emperor is really telling me that you want to make waves, you want to really sit at the center of your throne in your castle. You don't want anyone bothering you, right? You want your funds to be amazing, you want life to be great, skin to be clear, adventures to be traveled. And then comes an ace of cups. Y'all, there's somebody in your energy that wants to give some love, or this is also admiration from other people. I see Page of Cups here. I see Two of Pentacles at the bottom with the Knight of Wands and the Temperance, and then the Seven of Pentacles. Someone's trying to temper their passions. I'll say that much. Someone is tempering their passions and their admiration. And then like, it's kind of like, And if this is for those who are anticipating a love connection, or just know like you feel someone coming in like, hey, yeah, like I'm feeling you, right? They're trying to like temper between their passions and in their admiration, right? Like they see you as someone that's like so cute, and they love looking at you. You have like a really beautiful smile, beautiful face. I'm very curious because this Ace of Cups, right? And this bird is like carrying like a little chip, but it kind of looks like a coin. So it's kind of like there's also, first off, this is someone who would want to spoil you. If I'm looking at it as an emperor coming forth, then it's kind of like an emperor wants to come forth and spoil you. And look, I'm not here to feed illusions, but I'm here to feed like just the hope and the optimism of having someone who would actually give rather than take. If you're someone who's been a consistent giver and you haven't received, it is now, tides are turning, roles are reversing. You are now becoming the receiver, right? I won't even say taker. You're becoming the receiver while someone else gives, right? But it's going to be an equal give and take. It's not going to be like anything that is non-reciprocal. So tell me more about this emperor with the ace of cups, right? Because I really do feel as if going back to the emperor being your energy, and this is a collective read, by the way. I read for collective superstars, collective star seeds. That's a lot of cards that came out. King of Wands, Ten of Cups, Five of Wands, Ace of Swords. Yeah, I mean, people are going to feel however they feel. Maybe you have a business partnership coming in. Maybe it's that, right? Maybe it's the business partnership aspect that's coming in. But I also feel as if with this love, this ace of cups, right? If we keep it more so on the I don't want to say like romantic love, if we keep it on external world validating you or validating what you got going on, you're definitely receiving so much love and praise. If you have not received love and praise in the past for the things that you've done, like, or accomplished, like if you're one of those people who doesn't celebrate their wins, just know there are people that want to celebrate you for your wins, right? And celebrate you for all of the work that you've done thus far. Let's do another one. These cards just keep like flying out of my hand. I'm gonna take this top one. The devil with judgment at the bottom. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Obsession, possession. Um, it can be repetitive cycles. Let me get a clarification card with the devil. Let's get the clarification with the devil. Queen of Swords. Right here. Queen of Swords. Okay. With the Queen of Wands at the bottom. High Priestess, Hanged Man, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands. What? Why is this Queen of Swords out here? This devil energy. What's this devil energy doing with this Queen of Swords here? Seven of Swords. I'm already not liking this energy, y'all. Like, ooh, another one fell out. Ten of Swords. Nine of Wands. So the blockage here is there is somebody trying to get in the way of you receiving love, of you receiving praise, of you receiving abundance. Tell me what we gotta. I think this is the person that has judgment on them. There's a judgment call being made here. There's major judgment. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Who's this Queen? High Priestess. The Hanged One, Four of Wands, Nine of... Okay, I see. So all I'm gonna say for this is the Devil clarified by the Queen of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, High Priestess, the Hanged Man. Let's clear out any kind of mindset or pattern right now, because this seems as if it is a pattern that can be projected. This also seems as if this is just a mindset that, or even a limitation, a ceiling, a yoke, a yoke. It's a yoke. You know the yokes that if you've ever seen the movie Wicked, right? The musical Wicked, the cattles, the bulls had yokes on them to keep them chained and stuck to each other. It's kind of like a yoke. Like there's a yoke here that is trying to keep you confined. Or if we're looking at this emperor, there's also a yoke on this emperor. If this isn't you, if you aren't the emperor, although I feel like you embody emperor energy, there's a yoke here, right? And the yoke is a person. It's a specific person. Queen of Swords, air energy. They don't have to be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They can be, but they could also embody these in their chart. They could also be a Capricorn, a Pisces. Okay, what do we need to know about this as far as like looking out or removing this, not allowing this? Like I don't even, first off, this isn't even going to be like anything. This isn't a blockage because it can't stop you from actually achieving your goals unless you allow it or them to. Yeah, Four of Wands. It's not, Four of Wands is still happening. The Moon, King of Wands, it's still happening. Ten of Cups, it's still happening, regardless of what anyone feels like they want to do or however they're stressing, because they look stressed. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, they're stressed over any sneaky behaviors that they have committed against you. They're stressed over, maybe they're just overworked. The work that they have is like overbearing and it just pushes them to a limit where it's like, oh, damn, like freaking stressed. I can't even think about being not stressed because I'm always stressed, right? It's like that. And with the High Priestess Hangman, they know. It's like, I even feel like someone's trying to like peek into, first off, peek into your sleep. The moon is here. The moon is here. Peek into your, but they can't. I started doing this thing, y'all, where I started putting crystal quartz in my bonnets while I sleep. And it's been really helping me to clearly see my dreams, but also protect my crown and protect any negative energy that wants to. Because sometimes, like, I get extremely vivid dreams, but sometimes I'll also get dreams where it turns like, I don't even want to say it becomes a nightmare, because I don't even think I'm afraid of my nightmares anymore. It's like it turns into something that's shocking, but it's also like, what does this mean, right? Okay, we're gonna put this Queen of Swords and her Devil energy back in a deck, because I want to get advice for you guys when it comes to anticipating. This is legitly, this turned into a love message. I wanted to make this more centered around like career, but right now, like your career, all right, let's talk about career right now. For your career, it's really about having that team. There's a team here. Queen of Wands just popped out. There's a team here that's coming in for you. You have many options too. Many different people. You're going to be talking about different creative ideas. Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups, King of Wands. This could very well be the person that you will also be the Hierophant, the one you'll also be in a relationship with. The Fool. You'll be taking that leap. You'll be going in that direction. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. How can we work together to bring in more stable income for each other? How can we be team players with each other to really create something that is humongous for both of us. Humongous for, it's a contract. There's a contract coming in. It's a whole contract, y'all. The Hermit. You've been like following your first off, keep following your urges and your nudges of, all right, go this way. Okay, go that way. Okay, take a step back. Right. This right here, the Hermit card is saying, yeah, now it's time to come out. Everything that's been within ourselves for the past months is coming out now. Now it's time to really be out there. Of course, you're gonna have tribulations and conflict. There are judgment calls on people who have caused conflict, talked bad on your name. They are receiving that. This is their judgment. This is what it is. I've seen that King of Cups want to come out. All right, one more for career. The star just flipped out on me. Yeah, just you've been following your inner guidance to go towards your true north, to be the star you know you were always destined to be. You used to dream about this, actually. You used to daydream about you being a star. Look at the sun out the window. You probably used to like lay in bed sometimes and just look out the window and see the sun or see the moon and the stars and just be like, one day my life is going to be completely different. And that day is going to come. And you probably have been waiting for a really long time for that day to come. And, I'm just here to tell you that day is here. That day is among us. It's like in this era, it's swirling. It's about to touch down. What Jeremiah 33, right? The promise will be fulfilled. I think that's what I'm going to change the name to. The promise will be fulfilled. The promises is going to be fulfilled for you. Whatever you wished for, whatever you dreamed of, it's going to happen. I'm going to get a Starseed Oracle. Okay. Let's get you some advice. Wow. The person who does try to block or stop, you're recommended to stand so strong and firm in self-love, because Emperor, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, so strong in self-love, right? Emperor, that's Aries energy, the I am affirmation with Aries, right? Ace of Cups, we're talking about self-identity, self-love. You're going to have to love yourself stronger than anybody in this world right now. Anybody. In this moment, you have to love yourself more than any human in this world. But just know God loves you even more. Right? Let's get a Starseed Oracle. What's the advice here, Spirit? Before we close this out, what's the advice? Guys, if you like this reading, if this resonated, please drop a comment. Please like the live. Share this to somebody you feel would appreciate hearing it. Feel free to subscribe. I will be on here a lot more as far as like doing lives and just delivering channel messages, but also just chopping it up with you guys, right? And yeah, oh, wow. And I will also be so I'm creating a community on this one app called WHOP, WHOP, right? It's for my business, Vibes for Life. This is what I do here. I do sound healing, meditations, guided meditations, spiritual guidance work. I also offer different workshops, right? I recently had a Vibe Revival workshop on TikTok where each day we went through unlocking our chakras. So it's the background of each chakra. We did 7 chakras in total. Those are the ones that are within our body, right? Our energy centers. And so we went over all of that. And I do have that, the whole worksheet, the whole work sessions actually, because it's 7 of them. I have all 7 already compacted into like one place where you can find it all, as well as the websites that I found some great useful information as far as herbal remedies, as far as yoga poses, and of course sound healing, right? I do sound healing online, and also I do it in person, right? So virtually, in person. The sound healings that are in the work sessions, however, are not my own recordings, although I do have some recordings coming out. And yeah, if you want to be a part of my WAP community, please let me know. I'll also put the link in my bio. So like if you didn't see the link in my bio, comment on one of my videos that you see and be like, yeah, yo, can I join your WAP community? It's free to join. Of course, the workshops that I do, when I do them on live, they will be for my subscribers, right? As far as like TikTok goes, I think I'll do like a members one day when we get to that point. But right now, I think I'll just keep them as like digital packages that are affordable, but also they offer a lot of personal development techniques, journal prompts, also relating how the Bible scriptures would relate to what we're talking about in that moment. So we just did unlocking chakras, how Bible scriptures and chakras co-align, right? And the next one will be more so, I'm thinking inner child work. So next month, it will be 1 week out of every month that I do Vibe Revival Week, right? That means 7-day week of work, right? And you take the work that you get and then finish it for the rest of the month, right? And see how your manifestation and your journey really do come into fruition, right? So the advice that we have here at the bottom, we have the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Wow. Let me hold this properly. Make your life a moving. Can I put this in front of me? Yes, I can. Make your life a moving prayer. Flowers, peonies, roses can be very significant. Messenger is right behind that, by the way. Ooh, this is so powerful, guys. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Wow. What did I tell you about Jeremiah 33? The Lord is coming with the promises. The Lord is coming with the promises. But you have to continue to pray. You have to continue to be devoted to your journey, no matter how difficult it may be. And trust me, I've been on that road. Look, I'm still on that journey of ups and downs, and as far as balancing my mental and emotional, that has been such a routine for me that even with the ups and downs, nothing can penetrate the faith and the belief that I've built. And, that's something that I do want to help other people to really embody, right? Create that beautiful barrier around your belief, around your heart, right? And I'm not saying like close out to love. No, I'm saying there's a beautiful aura that should be around your heart and around your faith and around your crown that aid to the growth and aid to the consistent faith, right? And a consistent work that you have to do on this journey, right? You're on your journey with the Most High. Nothing should come in between that. Nothing can come in between that. So the two that came out is loosen your grip, right? It says coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. If you're struggling with addiction or some improper coping mechanisms, you're being asked to release that. Separate from that. Separate from the things that make you feel dead inside, that make you feel like unalive, that make you feel less vibrant than you were before. And the next card is jump in. Adventure. Say yes to change. Don't be afraid to start something new, right? And this was actually the message that we received during Vibe Revival Week, right? I had a couple of other superstars, star seeds in the building with us. And like, this is legitly, this is like the same message coming out, but this is like right here. This is the Most High. This is the Lord saying, oh, yeah, I said what I said, by the way. Oh my goodness. Like, yo, the Lord is so fun. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't help but to laugh at it and like feel it because it's like I said what I said. You thought I was I said what I said. And like even like I'll read what the Lord says in the word, right? What how he responds back to like critics or non-believers. And it's like, no, no, I told you, I said what I said. Like it's this. If you don't have the belief, how can you say you do? You haven't even been practicing what you've been preaching, right? So it's like he's definitely, oh man. And tears almost came to my eyes because I just that's what I inspire to like really embody. And yeah, like also the throat chakra is very significant. Look at the sun shining through the throat chakra, right? Wow. Stay balanced, stay grounded, let God in, release all addictions, all coping mechanisms, right? And release the mindsets that you get with it, right? Don't beat yourself up. Don't do it. Let's step outside of the reading for a second and let's just have like our own personal chat right here. Don't beat yourself up for anything that you feel you could have done better. Accept what has happened and move forward according to your value, right? As humbly as possible with so much humility in you, right? When you soften yourself to yourself, you're able to hold so much grace, the same amount of grace that the Lord holds for you. Soften yourself to your own inner critique, right? We are not perfect beings. We were never born to be perfect individuals, right? We weren't. Yeah, that was the plan, but you know, being in this and look, right after this, look, Earth, right? Hold on, let me see. Um Learning how to be human in the world but not of it. It's like we we really have to encompass what it means to be a spiritual being having a human experience. So hold on to that. Don't let that humility go. You will have ups and downs, but that's okay. That's completely fine. Find someone you can talk to. Make sure you go to friends or family that care, that will listen without any judgment, right? Or if you just need them to listen, just tell them, "Hey, I just need you to listen. I kind of want to vent this out because it's been building up in my mind and I just want to talk it out," right? Go to the ones you trust the most. And of course, always bring it back to the Lord, bring it back to God. Okay? This is all I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this message, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one, y'all. Thank you so much.